In this week's sports commentary, Grant Boziacki discusses the National Football League's glaring issue with domestic violence.
The hot topic in the worldwide of sports, as you know, has been the dire state of the NFL. Names like Greg Hardy, Ray McDonald, Adrian Peterson, and Ray Rice have filled headlines for all the wrong reasons. Domestic assaults and now child abuse has been the first item of discussion brought up with the league rather than the play on it. I feel like it's my responsibility to shed some light on this pressing issue. ESPN's Heath Olbermann recently displayed a poll asking if the NFL is suffering from an epidemic of domestic violence problems. 69% of Americans said yes, 70% of NFL fans said yes, and 73% of female fans said yes. Those numbers are glaring, and we're talking about a sport that gained as many viewers in last week's Sunday night matchup between the 49ers and the Bears as the NBA got in last year's game-clinching championship game. What makes matters worse is the league's commissioner, Roger Goodell, has not been innovative whatsoever in fixing this vast issue the league has. It took a video to hit the web to ban Ray Rice for the foreseeable future, while preposterously has been up in the air each week whether these players are allowed to strap up their helmets on Sundays. But does that really surprise you? We're in a culture where winning dominates over everything. Teams are allowed to sit back on the wayside and say it's out of their hands, when in reality, they can't stand the thought of hurting the product of their team by having these players on the sidelines. I fully realize that in the last 24 hours, Hardy and Peterson have been asked to stay away from their teams, but the disturbing part for me is that the NFL is simply reacting and not acting. So I'm telling you, Roger Goodell, you need to do more. And players, you need to do more as well. And all this needs to happen sooner rather than later. For Coyote Sports, I'm Grant Boziacki.